Hello and welcome to the Democratic Digest, your weekly compass for what's navigating the ins and outs of what's happening in Washington County's Democratic sphere. I'm Brendan, an 18-year-old young Democrat born and raised in Washington County. I've been involved in politics for nearly 5 years, working in parts of East Tennessee and Southwest Virginia.
And I'm Ty, a 19-year-old young Democrat who grew up here in Abingdon, Virginia. I've been politically engaged for the past 2 years, and I'm passionate about bringing legislative updates and talk about the democratic process and bring that to the forefront. Together, we're here every Friday at 5 p.m. to drive into the hearts of our community's democratic principles, policies, and progress.
Look, we're not just skimming the surface here. Our mission is to give you a comprehensive yet concise overview of the political news and legislative updates that matter most to you. Whether it's groundbreaking policy change or a small community victory, if it impacts our area, you'll hear about it right here.
But the Democrat Digest is more than just a news source. It's a platform for engagement. We're bridging the gap between knowing and doing, making it easier for anyone looking to stay connected or to get involved with the Washington County Democrats.
So stay with us for insightful discussions, in-depth analysis, and that dose of community spirit that makes Washington County truly unique.
First, Karen Baker, who's running for Congress in the 9th District, spoke to our committee last Thursday at the Commons. Karen's platform includes affordable housing, infrastructure and broadband development, support for seniors, and free trade education. She featured for the first time her Baker Plan, which is in the style of the Marshall Plan, which helped rebuild Western Europe after the devastations of World War II. She believes with her plan, she can rebuild the 9th District away from economic despair and poverty. For details about her campaign, visit baker4va9th.com.
Mark your calendars. The 4th annual Donkey Day will be held at the Damascus Town Park on October 5th from 5 to 7 p.m. Our keynote speaker is none other than Senator Tim Kaine. Whether you're a longtime supporter or new to the scene, Donkey Day is the perfect occasion to connect with the heart and soul of our democratic efforts here in Washington County. The event is free admission. However, RSVPs are required. To RSVP, go to washcovidems.org/Donkey Day.
A few weeks back was Super Tuesday, and 940 people in Washington County voted in the Democratic primary, while 4,387 voted in the Republican primary. While this may come as a shock to many, it's worth noting that President Biden is the de facto nominee, as he is the incumbent president.
In our journey of fostering community and strengthening democratic values, it's not just about what we do here in Washington County. It's also about reaching out, sharing knowledge, and building bridges across Southwest Virginia. This past Monday, Chair Susan Stansel and I visited the Scott County Democratic Committee to give a presentation on committee building in Southwest Virginia and to share our experience in Washington County. Virginia is indeed for lovers. In a move that caught many by surprise, Governor Glenn Youngkin has taken a step towards inclusivity by signing legislation that enforces protections for same-sex marriages at the state level. These bills, which saw a divide mostly along party lines, make it clear clerks are now mandated to issue marriage licenses without discrimination based on sex or gender. A notable voice in this development is Delegate Rosia Hinson of Prince William, the first openly gay black man in the Virginia General Assembly, who played a crucial role as one of the bill's authors. Hinson commended the move, stating it reaffirms Virginia's motto as a place for lovers.
However, it's important to note that the bills do carve out exceptions for religious organizations, allowing them to refuse marriage ceremonies that conflict with their beliefs, a point emphasized by Youngkin's office as adding First Amendment protections. This legislation gains added significance in the wake of concerns raised by Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, suggesting a reevaluation of same-sex marriage protections that could be on the horizon.
Yet, Delegate Hinson reminds us this victory is only partial. Virginia's Constitution still defines marriage as a union between one man and one woman. Changing this will require amending the state's constitution, a process Hinson is ready to champion. And it doesn't stop with same-sex marriages. This legislation also shields interracial marriages, ensuring broader protections regardless of future Supreme Court decisions.
Our neighbors up in Russell County are facing the potential establishment of a privately owned landfill that has sparked widespread concern among residents and local conservation groups.
Jennifer Chumbley, president of the Southwest Virginia Conservation Initiative, voices a significant worry about the landfill's proposed location on an old coal mining site, stressing the implications for the surrounding community and what it represents. The fears are echoed by member Tammy Garrett, who, based on research, anticipates negative impacts from the landfill.
The Russell County Board of Supervisors held a public hearing which nearly 400 community members attended. Many Russell County residents spoke against the plan proposed and raised concerns about the cost of the cleanup, the decrease in real estate value in the county, and possible declines in air quality, and whether the landfill would stay in the 30 acres as originally promised or increase in size. For more information or to get involved, join the We Say No to Moss 3 Landfill Facebook group.
It's a new year. If you have not renewed your membership, make sure you do that before we get too far into the year. You can renew your membership at washcovidems.org/join us. Thanks for watching this episode of the Democratic Digest. If you like what you see and want to be part of our team, email us at thedemdigest@washcovidems.org.